cool is that? So now let us please welcome on stage our former student from 2021, Mr. Ahmed Amin Kareem, to introduce the valedictorian for 2023.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon to all the teachers, students, all the graduates, all the respected parents who are here, and welcome to the graduation ceremony. I would like to begin by thanking Mr. Barabakar, Mr. Ahmed Deeb, Mr. Muharram, and all the other teachers, and especially the unparalleled, the one and only Miss Asma Jafri, for giving me this opportunity to announce and present the Valedictorian of Class 2023, which is someone which is very close and very special to my heart. Time flies incredibly. I remember 2 years ago, I was just sitting right there, and at this same stage, upon this podium, I was the valedictorian of Class 2021 of Class 2021. So it's unbelievable how time flies. 2 years have just went so quickly, and now it's such an honor, and I'm such grateful to announce another valedictorian, which is from my own family. So it's unbelievable, and it's very grateful. And the valedictorian of this year in our family has many names, such as she's my dad's princess, she's my mother's heart, she's my little brother's great companion, and my great friend, my only and best friend, to be honest. And my best friend is my student in math, but yet is my teacher in English. So I would like to announce the one and only, the Queen of Kareem family, Maryam Kareem. One selfie with everyone. Yes, one selfie. Cheese, everyone.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good afternoon to all beloved parents, respected teachers, esteemed administration, fellow graduates, and everyone present in attendance at this auspicious occasion, the day of our graduation. Above all, I'd like to begin this valedictorian speech of mine by simply marking the fact that this day, this very moment, to me, is to be most cherished through gratitude and thankfulness for how the past senior year of mine has been filled with the sweetest of memories and achievements, unforgettable moments that have been brought to life thanks to a great number of people. You see, there are certain people you owe your success to for how they are your wings to success. And then there are others who guide you within your journey as you fly towards success. Those people who have been my wings to success are simply those people who have defined the Maryam I stand here as today, who have defined the valedictorian I stand here as today, and those very people are my family, undoubtedly. I could go on forever to how truly thankful and blessed I am to not only wear one crown, but the 4 crowns I wear upon who I am, being my 1 in a million parents seated right there, and my unmatchable brothers, my big brother Ahmed Amin Kareem, who just made my day right now. As for those who have guided me within my journey as we all reach for the greatest heights of success, they would be my incredible teachers and wonderful friends. It was once best said by Aaron Bacall that your heart is slightly larger than an average human being, but that's because you're a teacher. Indeed, all of my respected teachers, have admins and further members of the administration have opened their hearts big and wide for each of us here at Ihsan International School. Ihsan has been that very destination that has opened up many doors of countless opportunities for me personally. And I'd like to take the opportunity today to thank the source to those many doors, starting with our General Director and Principal, Mr. Barabakar, our also respected Principal here at Afternoon Campus, Dr. Ahmed Deeb, and of course, the one and only Miss Asma Jafri. Thank thank you to all of you for establishing and always maintaining Ihsan as the landmark of educational excellence and triumph that stands us today. With that being said, I would further like to express my gratitude to our esteemed management team and administration here at Ihsan. First and foremost, I'd like to begin with the all-in-one herself. Whether it's her perfection to management, her incredible patience towards all her students, or simply her energy that I'm sure inspires everyone, starting with myself, I'd like to thank the one and only Miss Asma Jafri. To be honest, Miss Asma, one of the great points that scare me most about graduation is parting from an unparalleled vice principal like you. Thank you for always being the best vice principal imaginable, for always listening to our endless conversations and debates throughout the year, especially on that seniors WhatsApp group chat, to the point where you had no other choice but to change the group settings to only allow admins to send messages. I just want you to know that you will always stay close to my heart, and I will be forever thankful to you for how I'm the only daughter in my family especially, and wherever I go, whenever I go, I always seek my mom. But at Ihsan, it was different for how I found you. Someone who has always been a mother to all of us, to me especially. Thank you so much, Miss. As for all my amazing admins and supervisors, I'd like to start with Dr. Ahmed Deeb. Thank you very much, sir, for being so truly supportive and kind to every single student. I can never forget the first time I've gotten the opportunity to have gotten to know you when I first joined Ihsan in 9th grade. I was in a completely different country, having no idea of how everything was to work, yet your immense kindness and welcoming spirit surely turned the tables for me. Thank you to both you and dear Ms. Badur for always inspiring me and all of us with the fact that there's nothing of greater value than kindness, for how you have always showed us that. Thank you very much, sir. And now to, as my big brother called him in his valedictorian speech, the Google of our school, Mr. Muharram. Thank you for always being open to our questions and being so truly considerate of our future. To Mr. Talib, thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir, for always being there for us seniors during our most memorable moments and during the times we would need you most in the most chaotic of situations. Thank you very much, sir. Ms. Hadid and Ms. Noor, thank you for always being the bonds to us senior girls. You were always there for us whenever we needed you for just about anything imaginable. Thank you so much, sir. As for all my respected teachers of high school, I would probably have to move in alphabetical order. And with that, I would like to start with Mr. Ammar. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, sir, for holding every English class of ours with utmost energy and spirit, and for understanding the fact that I'm such a detail-oriented person, especially within this speech where I can't manage the time limit. Thank you for understanding that. Also, another English teacher worth highlighting, another incredible former English teacher of mine is Mr. Muhammad. Mr. Muhammad Zawadi. Mr. Muhammad, thank you, sir, for always being there whenever I would reach out to you, especially for any sort of assistance, especially during my preparation for my TOEFL, where you were so truly kind and supportive, and are someone I would certainly credit, together with Mr. Ammar, for how I was able to achieve the highest TOEFL score in my entire school. Thank you very much, sir. Now, as much as I would like to acknowledge every teacher of mine for my own detail-oriented nature, due to the limit of time, unfortunately, I cannot. And so I'd like to mention each of you with the first few words that come to my mind. Ms. Duha, the sweetest Arabic teacher I've ever known. Thank you for everything, Miss. Ms. Hafsa, not only were you the best AP psychology teacher, but also the organizer of all our unforgettable memories in the psychology club, together with Ms. Bushat's countless efforts. Thank you. I never would have thought that economics was as intriguing until I was blessed to meet Ms. Manar, the most amazing economics teacher. Thank you, Miss. Mr. Hassan, the master of 3-second questions. Thank you for everything, sir. Genuinely, for everything. the best class advisor anyone could ask for. Thank you very much, Mr. Mehmet. To the genius in the world of literature, Ms. Najla, thank you for always being an inspiration. Our Islamic Studies teacher, Mr. Muhammad, who unfortunately we did not get the opportunity to get to know for long, but thank you for everything you've ever done for us, sir. And my greatest inspiration in the world of art, dearest Dr. Shireen. Thank you so much, Miss, for always being my greatest inspiration, for always believing in me, gifting me with great responsibilities, and for always adding so much to my passion in the field I hope to bloom in. You are genuinely a blessing to us all. Thank you so much for everything, Miss. And of course, dearest Ms. Zainab, the sweetest of Turkish teachers, thank you for everything, Miss. A huge and heartfelt thank you to every teacher of mine. Now, to the class of 2023, thank you for all the memories. As hard as it may seem to say goodbye, always remember that this day, the splendid graduation of ours, is not farewell, but rather the beginning to the next chapter we are to author in our lives. I'm most blessed to be and most grateful to be a part of such an amazing class of seniors, and especially my own unrivaled class 12G3. I can confidently admit that we were the best class of seniors for how all three senior girl prefects came from 12G3. Shout out to Rawan, Hello, Tana, Milham, and Yasmin. Thank you to all my dearest classmates and friends for everything you've ever done for me. As for my favorite memories, I will never forget my final birthday party with you all by my side, our last day of school, and especially our final pre-graduation party when we were supposed to have math afterwards, but thanks to Mr. Hassan, we were able to enjoy an extra hour of just enjoying ourselves as seniors. Thank you again, Mr. Hassan. As for those who would always be by my side, no matter how many times I would be late to lunch or forget to send the snaps to YouTube during the day, I'd like to thank Sahadla Abdullahi, Fatma Saleh, and Senika Safdan. The three of you have been my greatest supporters, and you have genuinely been the sweetest and most understanding best friends I could have ever asked for. Thank you for everything. What I like to call my Asian neighborhood, the diversity to our friendship that makes us beautiful, as we come from three neighboring countries, being my beloved nation of Afghanistan, Pakistan, and India. I'd like to thank Fatma Iftikhar, Zainab Hayat, Moina Sayed, Ihsan Rafi, the list goes on, Amra Imran, Manar Haq, Tuba Tanweer, Arisha Salman, and Safa Nathani and Sania Nathani. Thank you to all of you. Thank you for always making me laugh until my stomach would hurt, and for being those best friends I could always count on. Thank you very much. And now, as I'd like to re-acknowledge the foundation to my success. After Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, alhamdulillah, of course, being my own family, I would have to start with my siblings for how I have so much to say for my parents. And my icon, my greatest inspiration, lifelong inspiration, my dearest big brother, Ahmed Amin Karim. Thank you, big bro, for always truly believing in me and for always truly having my back. Thank you for always being that one person who would listen to me when I would freak out over the silliest things about school, whether it was the fact that I got a 99 on my Turkish quiz twice, or how I wouldn't understand math. Thank you for always being there. I'd like for you to always know that you were, are, and will always be my lifelong inspiration, my unceasing inspiration, especially academically, for how I do not find the greatest honor in standing here today as valedictorian, but I find the greatest honor in standing here today as the sister of yet another outstanding valedictorian, being you, my dearest big brother. Thank you so much for everything. And now thank you for being my lifesaver, my hero, and above all, the greatest big brother any little sister, any only sister could ask for. My little champion and 4-year apart twin, I'd like to thank Ahmed Mubin Karim. Thank you for always being my sweetest companion at school. And whether it was all those nights that you would come to my room exactly at 12 a.m. for project and quiz help, or for how I would complete your projects for you, I probably should have not said that actually. But thank you for everything, for all the memories, for every single moment that we would laugh until like the ends of the night. And I certainly miss you at university so much, inshallah. But just remember to complete our family's legacy of valedictorians, for starting with our icon Ahmed Amin, to now me, dream come true, alhamdulillah, and to you too, inshallah. There is no pressure at all, little bro. And as I see them as the most blessed and beautiful conclusion to my valedictorian speech here today, I'd like to thank my angels, mom and dad. I generally do not know where to start thanking the both of you from for how you have been the greatest gifts I've ever received from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. On this day, I'd like to remind you of a promise you had made me a long time ago when I wished for this one figure in my life most, this figure being a sister. My mom and dad, my parents promised me that they would raise me with just as much unconditional love, effort, time, and dedication required to raise 10 daughters. And now as I stand here today, as someone I've always dreamt of being, I credit and owe it all to you, mom and dad. Thank you so much for everything. I'd also like to say it in my own native language. فقط شما واقعا تاج سر مستین و می همیشه آرزوی است که شما را فقط افتخار کنیم سرم. As I said right now, it's only my dream to make you proud, and I hope that the fact that I'm achieving this title as valedictorian is one way of saying thank you for raising a daughter as blessed, loved, and pampered as me, Maryam Karim, alhamdulillah. Thank you so much, mom and dad. Thank you for holding on to this long speech of mine. This is now your valedictorian of class of 2023. Wishing you all the greatest triumph and opportunities to uncover in your next chapter, inshallah. Always remember that the perfect key to success is composed of 3 elements. These being, first and foremost, of course, tawakkul ala Allah, your trust and belief in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Of course, loads of hard work. And last but not least, a lot of your parents' du'as. Ensure that you've ensured all 3 and know that you're only meant to shine, inshallah. Thank you all very much.
We're fortunate to have another valedictorian address us today. Please welcome our former student from the year 2022, Ghalia Ba'al-Baki, to introduce our valedictorian.
Good evening, everyone. As you know, my name is Ghalia Ba'al-Baki, and a year ago today, I was announced as the valedictorian of the class of 2022 from Ihsan International Schools. Today, I would like to reassure my teachers, and of course Ms. Asma, that I have built on the values and the education that you've given me throughout my years in Ihsan, and managed to finish my first year of medical school in the top 10 percentile of my class. But that is not why I'm here today. Today, I am here to announce the valedictorian of the class of 2023, a very unexpected and yet very deserved student, the captain of the football team, the heart of our family, and my best friend. Please welcome my caring, lively brother, Mohammed Ihsan Ba'al-Baki.
Is this one good? بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Dear parents, distinguished guests and school faculty, this day last year, my sister stood here before me and gave her valedictorian speech, where she said, and I quote, "I hope I haven't raised the bar too high for him." Well, look at me now. Today is a very important day for all of us, celebrating our last day as school students and our loved ones celebrating our success. 10 years from now, I'm sure we'll all look back and remember the moments we shared together. We remember these school walls and this very auditorium. Throughout the year, we've been anticipating this day, talking about how we cannot wait for it all to be over. And now, I'm standing here, looking at my friends, at my teachers, at this place that has become a second home. I can't help but begin to miss it all. How can I not miss Mr. Hassan's 3-second questions? That actually required the help of 3 friends and 3 hours to be solved, or Amma. As we all know, one of the main objectives of this speech is to talk about our memories in Ihsan. And the first thing that came to mind were the late night study sessions that would last till after midnight, and taught me the importance of surrounding myself with the right people. Thinking back on the senior year, I realized that every time we decide on an event, we just end up having another barbecue. One of our favorite moments would have to be the 12B1 versus 12B2 football derbies. Another prominent memory from our time here are the long lines outside Ms. Esma's office. This just goes to show how much Ms. Esma has done for us. So on behalf of all of us, thank you, Ms. Esma. Thank you for all your hard work all throughout the year and for keeping us all in check. To all our teachers, thank you for the efforts you put in and for making school about more than just boring classwork. And of course, thank you for dealing with us constantly. Honestly, you deserve a medal. Special thanks to Mr. Hassan for the extra effort he put in for us in his free time. And Mr. Ammar for his passion and enthusiasm in teaching us. To our principal, Dr. Ahmed Deeb, thank you for keeping everything running smoothly and for all your hard work in supporting us. I'd also like to thank my fellow seniors for making this year as amazing as it was. I would have not asked for better people to graduate alongside. We are definitely the best looking graduating class from this school. I may have tipped the odds in your favor though. And to my rival, since grade 9, where are you? Abdullah Zain, stand up please. Yeah. Thank you for all the fun times and for the competitive motivation we shared. But you have to admit, I completely annihilated you. And to our honorary teacher, Am Maher, thank you for the all-year-long support classes. God, clap for him. As you can see, for us to be standing here today, we'd have had people providing support for us in a dozen different ways. But the biggest support came from our parents. So, dear parents, thank you for dragging us out of bed every morning. You came to our school events, listened to us complain, and helped us with our schoolwork. And for that to say that we could have not done this without you is an understatement. Mom and Dad, there are a million things I should thank you for. I can say 1,000 thank yous and they wouldn't be enough. So the best way I can show my gratitude is to make the most of everything you ever taught me. Every opportunity you've ever provided me with to become the man you want me to be, the man I believe I can become. Not forgetting my extended family, thank you for always being there when I needed you. And last but not least, from the wise words of Snoop Dogg, I want to thank me. I want to thank me for believing in me. I want to thank me for doing all this hard work, and I want to thank me for just being me. We stand here today on the precipice of the future. It's no longer a long time away. Believe it or not, it is just starting. So standing here in front of you guys, I'd like to give you the same advice my parents gave me. Wherever we go, whatever we do, there will be challenges ahead of us, obstacles and hardships on our way to our dreams, which is why I'm asking all of you and myself to not let those challenges hold us back. This is for you guys. Which is why I'm asking you, all of you and myself, to not let those challenges hold us back. Face them straight on with your head held high, because it is not enough to simply get by in life. You must excel at it. As our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam once said, إِنَّ اللَّهَ تَعَالَى يُحِبُّ إِذَا عَمَلَ أَحَدُكُمْ عَمَلًا أَن يُتْقِنَهُ. Although it may not be easy to see, every accomplishment you achieve is added to the world's accomplishments. When I look at you, I see uniquely different individuals that are ready to make their mark on the world. So my challenge to all of you and to myself is to do everything in our power to reach our full potential. Because imagine the effect we'd have if all 100 something of us reached our goals and had an impact on our society today. Whether it was a doctor, an engineer, or a pilot, I'll let you fill in the rest. And now to end my speech, I'm going to use this overused cliche quote. The future is in our hands, so let's make the most of it.